Here we are going to discuss types of tenses. Before we learn the types of tenses, we should know what tense exactly means. Tense only means the verb form, not time. Tense gives us a vague idea about the time but cannot show us the exact time. To show the exact time, we need to use a time word or time phrase. For example, they were sleeping. Here the tense or verb form is were sleeping, that is past continuous tense. It just gives us a vague idea that the action was taking place at some point of time in the past. But we don't know the exact time. To show the exact time, we need to use a time word or time phrase. They were sleeping in the afternoon. Now we got to know the exact time because of the time phrase in the afternoon. Now we need to know the four forms of a verb before learning the types of tenses. The first form is V1, that is present. The second form is V2, that is past. The third form is V3, that is past participle. And the fourth form is present participle. Some verbs are given here. Go and goes are V1, went is V2, gone is V3, and going is V4. Write and writes are V1, wrote is V2, written is V3, and writing is V4. Have and has are V1, had is V2, had is also V3, and having is V4. Be, is, am, and are V1, was and were are V2, been is V3, and being is V4. Do and does are V1, did is V2, done is V3, and doing is V4. A verb must have these four forms, and these four forms are necessary for changing the tense. Tenses are divided into three divisions: present, past, and future. And each division has four types which are all the same. In present, the types are simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. In past too, the types are simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. And in future, the types are same only: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Now see the verb forms used in different tenses. In simple present, we use only V1 or do or does plus V1. In simple past, we use only V2 or did plus V1. In simple future, we use shall or will plus V1. In present continuous, we use is or am or are plus V4. And in past continuous, we use was or were plus V4. In future continuous, we use shall be or will be plus V4. In present perfect, we use have or has plus V3. In past perfect, we use had plus V3. In future perfect, we use shall have or will have plus V3. In present perfect continuous, we use have been or has been plus V4. And in past perfect continuous, we use had been plus V4. In future perfect continuous, we use shall have been or will have been plus V4. However, we do not use future perfect continuous so much nowadays. Now you can practice making sentences in different tenses.